Hi there, students. In English, we very often say that someone or something is worth their weight in gold. This means this person or this thing is very valuable, it's very useful. So, for example, to somebody who makes videos the whole time, a good camera is worth its weight in gold, or a good computer is worth its weight in gold. I think for me, a good internet connection is worth its weight in gold. Or perhaps if you're a businessman, having a good secretary is worth their weight in gold. They are extremely useful. Or if you are perhaps a taxi driver, having an electric vehicle as a taxi driver, an electric vehicle will be worth its weight in gold because you will you will spend much less on fuel, and I have a feeling that fuel is one of the major expenses of a taxi driver. Maybe some people say that having a good mobile phone is worth its weight in gold. Yeah, so a good mobile is worth its weight in gold. Or maybe or at least I hope that the lessons that I make for you are worth their weight in gold. They are something very valuable. Okay, so to be worth your weight in gold. This book of recipes is worth its weight in gold. It gives you absolutely everything you need to know. Well, I personally think based on that though, that internet is worth its weight in gold because it's very useful, it's very helpful. You can find out almost anything you need to know. The trouble is the information you get is not always true. Or a player like this is worth his weight in gold or worth her weight in gold. Well, probably more. I don't know how much a footballer is worth, but considering some of the prices that they pay for footballers, clearly some footballers are worth more than their weight in gold. Maybe somebody will do the calculation on that. Okay, but so if you're worth your weight in gold, something's worth its weight in gold. It's very valuable. It's very, very useful. If you're in a foreign country, being able to speak the language is worth its weight in gold. Yeah, if you can speak the language, you will have a much more interesting time in that on that holiday. So it's certainly worth its weight in gold. Or if you have if we had a computer system that didn't crash all the time, it would be worth its weight in gold. It would be extremely useful. John is a really good worker. He's worth his weight in gold. Let's see, this is a metaphor, and I think that the Romans actually used this phrase. I think this phrase actually existed in Latin. It's been in English until since the early 14th century. So what things do you consider are worth their weight in gold? Yeah. So I find that a hot water bottle is worth its weight in gold in winter when my toes are cold. I fill it up and then my toes are no longer cold. Experience, having a lot of experience in something is worth its weight in gold. Or maybe a good teacher is worth their weight in gold. It's something that's very, very useful. An experience like that is worth its weight in gold. It's extremely helpful. Or somebody who's extremely kind. That person who helped me, they're worth their weight in gold. They're a wonderful person. So worth a fortune, worth everything. A good mechanic is worth his weight, or worth their weight in gold, because I don't know anything about cars, so somebody who can actually repair my car and is reliable is worth their weight in gold. Formality, what worth one's weight in gold. I think I'm going to give it a 5 in formality. I think you can probably use it anywhere, because it's been around for such a long time. So all of you subscribers out there, you're all worth your weight in gold.